Hey everybody, good morning. Coming at you earlier than normal because I got Bible study this morning. So I got to get my video done for you guys before it's time to go. So it's Cindy again, and if you guys are watching on YouTube, or I like to call them the YouTubes, search for my name, Cindy Vochatzer-Murillo, and hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. And if you don't know what any of that means, send me a message, because once upon a time I didn't know what any of those things meant because I never had a small child. If you have a small child, you know all about YouTube. You also know all about the subscribe button. My child also knows all about me unsubscribing. The cameo from Dusty. Me and Dusty are out today. Know all about unsubscribing to people that I don't want her to watch. So today's video, so you did all those. Today's video I entitled, I Didn't Know I Could Say No. And I love that. It uses both no's, the K-N-O-W and the N-O. The N-O, parents' favorite word to say. Toddler's favorite word to say back. Alright, so somebody said that to me recently. I didn't know we could say no. And that got me thinking. I was like, what? No is my favorite word. I was actually just going home that day to type up an email to tell somebody, no, we were declining something. So I got to thinking, I was like, oh, Cindy, this is really like simmering inside you. Like, this statement is making you think. And you know why? I sat and I thought, and I was like, you know why it makes me mad about this statement, or I'm thinking about this statement? Because I used to be in their shoes. That's where I used to be. I didn't think you could say no to somebody. I didn't think you say no to some professional person. I think you always had to say yes. You had to always say yes. And then I learned a couple years ago that if it isn't a heck yes, then the answer is a no. So for our thing that we were thinking about, it wasn't a heck yes. I couldn't quite get the no, but I know it wasn't a strong yes. So then I knew our answer had to be a no. Alright, so after I sat with it for some more, and I was like, why did I used to be like that? And it comes from everybody's different personality or tendencies. Like, at one time I was a people pleaser. There's obligers, there's people that seek approval, there's achievers, perfectionists, people always striving for something. Here's the arch nemesis of a lot of people. They want approval of man. You want approval from your mom and dad. You're always trying to achieve something. And I got off of that merry-go-round ride a while ago because I was like, this is exhausting. Always chasing after trying to seek approval or get feedback from somebody, or always striving to, everything you did was for somebody. I get up every day and I serve Jesus. That's the only approval I need, and I don't even need approval because he already knows how I am, and he knows that I'm doing his work. So I stopped obliging people. If I didn't want to do it, I said no. If I really wanted to do it, I would say yes. So I really did go back to, if it's not a heck yes, it's a no. And I think there's a book out there too. Well, I read the book. It's called The Best Yes by, I think her first name is Lisa, and it's like turquoise. I'll put a link for it. And it was the best yes. I don't know if the book was written as best as I just said it, but that was essentially what it is. If it's not a heck yes, it's a no. Say the best yes for all of your time. Because I talk every day about, we never know when our time is up. I was in some groups yesterday where they were talking about ways they'd want to go out if it was their day to go out, and they knew it was their day. It was their last day on earth. And there was one lady that said she sat there with her husband and they were eating peanut brittle and laughing and joking, and he had a massive heart attack and he was gone. And she said, that's the best way to go, laughing and joking, or in your sleep. And then somebody else was saying something about one of their best memories they were having, and then their person had a massive heart attack and died. Like they said, this is what I want to be doing. So those are some best yeses. Living your best life every day. Saying no to things that you're supposed to say no to. And it's all right. Like, I want to let you know, it emotionally hurts the first couple of times telling somebody no, especially when everybody else you know is doing it, because peer pressure is a real thing. It works great for potty training, but when you're a teenager, not so good, and when you're an adult, it's not so good. It's hard not going with the flow. But the path is for you to go on your own path, not to go with the flow. So if you need to forge your own river to the left and the river's going to the right, then get your shovel out and start digging. Let's see. That's really just what I talk about. It's more of the how do you say your best no, and where I used to be and where I am now. And it gets easier. It gets easier to say no for things. And it also opens up an opportunity for your time spent at all the best yeses. Like, so for example, our latest no that we had to say was Ellie went from very, very 1 hour a week soccer practice to 1 hour game, just plugged ourselves in. It was literally 2 hour commitment a week. And then we're looking for a different team for next year. So she had an opportunity to try out for our academy team. And I was like, well, no, we're not ready for this. So let's try it out and get the experience and you get some growth going there, just to learn how it is to play on not the next step, but the step above that one. And then she went and she got invited to play on the team, but it's literally 10 out of 12 months of the year. She'd be the best soccer player I know. She'd be in the best shape she would know. But we as a family have chose to homeschool. So as down here, summer break is like June and July, and they go back the very 1st of August. Well, like I told you again, when everybody goes right, we as a family go left. Like our downtime, our vacation time, our trip time really fires up in September and August. August and September. So that wasn't going to work out for us right now, where we are. So if things change and soccer becomes Ellie's thing, like right now she thinks she's 50-50 on soccer and horseback, then we'll visit it again in the spring. So it was a no right now because I couldn't find a heck yes to it, because sports are never going to are never going to compete over memories, and we make a lot of memories in August and September. So, and memories are what we have when people are left behind, or when we're left behind and they leave us. So that was a chance for us to say no. It was no big deal. He said, thanks for letting me know. We'll see you again next time. So choose your best yes. It's all right to say no. If something really is on your heart and you keep thinking about it, like I was thinking about this phrase, sit with it and see what you say and see why it bothers you or doesn't bother you or things like that. So I will see you guys tomorrow. We got a lot of philosophy in here before 8:30 in the morning. I love you guys. The trees are still green outside. The birds are still chirping. I'm surprised we don't have any frogs going. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye.